Wanted to do a video about bullying. Nobody likes bullies and how you handle bullies, whether it's children in school, like a schoolyard bully, or it's with an adult in a relationship or a work situation. I myself had very little bullying, except when I years ago when I was in school, but very little experience with how to bullying. But the way to handle a bully is to show strength. And I'd say 99% of the time, if you show strength, that bully will back off and will become more mellow. Um, and it could be any situation. You have to somehow show strength. And if you take a passive approach, that's a green light for that bully to even more so become a bully. So the main thing is some way you have to show strength, and you'll be respected if you show strength. That's my understanding 99% of the time. I don't know if there's too many exceptions because from everything I've seen, you must show strength back to the person that's doing the bullying. And instead of swearing at the bully, the better, just to start swearing or getting all upset. When you're being bullied, you should look at that bully and say, "Why are you doing that?" Reflection. Make the bully reflect on his behavior. Why are you doing that? And that is very powerful. That will throw the bully off guard. They won't be expecting you to say something like that. And then there's just followed by silence. And why are you doing that? Followed by a deafening silence and staring. That's very powerful. That's disarming. That's what you call disarming. That will disarm the person doing the bully. This will work for people of all ages, from school children all the way through adulthood. Bullying is prevalent in this society. There's all kinds of bullying situations, and this is the best way to deal with it. You don't have to call the police necessarily to break up a fight, but a lot of confrontation can be prevented by those things, showing strength and asking the question, why are you doing that? Followed by silence, which disarms the bully. Very powerful ways to deal with a bully. And I believe 99% of the time this will work. And, from my experience, of course, I could be wrong, but I don't think I'm wrong. I think this will work in most approaches to how to handle a bully. I hate bullies. If it's someone that's, deliberately just really trying to be a bully, and some people enjoy it. It really is it's an ego trip most of the time. With a bully, it's an ego trip. And that's how you puncture that ego trip that person is on, that thinks they're going to be a dominator. They're going to dominate. And you need to stop them in their tracks. And for me, I think that's the approach that works in all human situations. That's how you handle a bully. That's how you handle them.